I am Tony Gerald, and
I'm Ashley Gerald.
We are owners of Collision Course right here in Westminster, Maryland.
There are not words to encapsulate what happened here a few weeks ago. When everything shut down. I couldn't sit by and not do anything. So I wanted to start giving away at least one hot meal a day. And financially, that's what we knew we could absorb. I put it out to the community and I said, if there's anyone who might be willing or want to sponsor a meal, this is about how much it costs per person, and just put whatever you can and we'll start a gift card and we'll have a fund. And that fund has over $2,000 in it now.
That's $2,000 now, not
now. When it started, it was bigger than that.
We fed over 400 plus people so far.
At this point, and it's been up for 2.5 weeks.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's a pinned post.
It is a pinned post on our Facebook page. Yeah, everything is there in an infographic and in the description of the post. So it's really just for anyone in need. It's everyone deserves a hot meal.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Halley, the CEO of Westminster Rescue Mission. We stock the shelves of about 28, 29 downstream partners. So these are churches and pantries that are feeding folks all across our community. Last year, we moved about 1.2 million pounds of food. What that means is about 1 million meals. So we provided the food for about 1 million meals in our community. And that was absolutely before all of the recent struggles with the federal government closing and SNAP benefits being held back. So now our numbers are just exploding. The amount of food that we are providing is, I'd say, 20, 30% more. But I can tell you the lines are long and the needs are great. And some of those are people that we typically would see at our pantries. But now we're also seeing lots of folks who never have been to a pantry before. So if I'm a federal employee and I was furloughed and I haven't had a paycheck and now I need help putting food on the table, that hasn't been uncommon in the last month or two.
It was right around the time that I was about to close that the SNAP benefits ran out for folks due to the government shutdown. And our shelves, which are beautiful and full right now, were getting very empty because I was trying to sell everything out. So I had just put a word out to the community and I had said, let's fill our shelves with food that Neptune the bookstore dog and I will take around to little free pantries. And I quickly realized that what we really needed to do was convert the used book room in the back to a pantry, and that would accommodate everything better. And it all happened within 2 or 3 days. We have our giving tree here at the bookstore that we started last year. And again, we just put the word out and said, if you need help for the holidays, let us know and we'll try to help. And last year we helped about 22 families at the holidays. And this year we heard from over 30. Because I was planning on having the physical bookstore closed during the actual holidays this year, I had reached out to other businesses and I said, does anybody else want to help with this and collect gifts? I want to say it's 15 or 16 businesses, not just in Westminster, but around the county, also have giving trees. And we made tags for them and they have tags for families that had come to us for help.
Last year, Rudolph Girls asked a couple of businesses if they'd be willing to put up a giving tree. So I said yes. And the way that we did it, Allison gave me the list of gifts that were requested and I made all these tags and I put them on a tree, and she told me that I inspired the way that it was done this year because that's what she's doing. She's handing out these tags that have specific gift requests. Your guest that comes to your restaurant or your store will take the tag, go get the gift and bring it back to you wrapped with the tag attached so you know what's in there. So we are going to do it again this year. We are really, really excited. In addition, we do a lot of roundup campaigns for our dine-in service. So when you come in, you can round up your check to the nearest dollar, and then the change at the end of the month goes to a local organization that we've picked. So far, we've done Carroll County Food Services to help pay off student loan debt. We've done Westminster Youth Project, who feeds about 20 kids every night on their own dime, and you can donate meals. We're also doing the
Toy Shop.
Christmas Toy Shop, a community toy drive that we're doing with Find Your Purpose. We're going to have a shopping day on December 22nd for local families at ARIC, actually, the Autonomous Robotics Innovation Center. And so we're doing a toy drive, we're getting sponsorships, and then the parents will be able to register and go in and shop for their kids. We're really excited about that one. That's really fun.
If you're trying to figure out where to get food, or quite honestly, where to give food to, we produce something called the Carroll County Free Food Resource Guide. That is an online resource that we update very regularly, and it lists everywhere you can get free food in Carroll County. And so if you go online, you can search by day of the week. You can also search by geographic area, and you can see everywhere that's providing. And that's whether it's a soup kitchen where you can go get a hot meal, or whether it's somewhere you can go get groceries. So when people say to me, what can I do? Because especially right now, everybody's asking that question, how can I help? Which, by the way, is awesome of Carroll County that we have such a great community who's asking that question. And one of the things I do, I refer them to that free food resource guide. If you're looking for food, that's where to go. If you're looking to give food, that's where you go. This is an effort that takes people and organizations to make this happen. It really, truly does take a village. That takes hands. That takes strong backs. We need the helpers, but just moving that food takes a lot, in terms of the infrastructure, the trucks and the gas and the people. And so there are lots of ways people can help, and we'd be happy to share that.